There's this quote by Helen Keller that says, "We can do so little by ourselves, but together we can do so much." In high school, I took German class for 2 years. Not sure if any of you know German, sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No, I do not.
No, you do not. But I was not good at all. And it may shock you because I had a 24/7 hour hotline for help. One, my dad was a German teacher. Two, during one of my years of German, we had a foreign exchange student stay with us. And he was from Germany. And I can tell you on one hand how many times I asked for help. And I can tell you on two hands how many tests I failed. I did not pass many tests at all. And it's funny because that's the same thing about us in the world. It's because when we are struggling, when we need help, we fail to ask for it when it's right at our fingertips, when it's right in our own household, when it's right in the same classroom as us. Do you think Kobe Bryant became Kobe Bryant because of his talent? He became Kobe Bryant because of one, his work ethic, two, his drive, three, chasing the greatest, Michael Jordan. But ultimately, he reached out for help to Tim Grover, who's trained Michael Jordan. There's this saying that says, it's okay not to be okay. And there's many days of where I'm sure you felt that. But personally, I felt that. About a year and a half ago, I faced depression and anxiety at a pretty high level. I can be honest with you and say that there's days where I did not want to be here. I didn't want to walk this earth anymore. I didn't believe I could take that next step. And finally, I did something right and reached out to my family. Wasn't quite my dad, but I reached out to my family and said, "Someone please answer your phone," because I was going through it. One, I was around the wrong people, the wrong environment that wasn't good for my mental health. That wasn't good for me getting to where I want to be in life. I wasn't trusting God. I wasn't allowing God to work and do what He does best by saving us. I wasn't finding my joy in Him at all. I was relying on my own power. Thankfully enough, my family is very religious. So when I was on a call with them, they kept on telling me, talk to God, talk to God. Go to God with your problems, go to God with this. And thankfully I did. Because in Nehemiah 8:10 it says, "The joy in the Lord is our strength." Not the joy in someone else is our strength. Not the joy in Instagram is our strength. Not the joy in this relationship is our strength. The joy in the Lord is our strength. That is the only place we're going to find joy and we're going to find happiness in our own lives. And by me reaching out for help to my family to the ones that I could trust, to be vulnerable to. It allowed me to get to a place of where I am here. I was able to recover from that depression, from that anxiety. I was able to put words to my feelings. Something that I've always struggled with. Something where I had no idea what anxiety or depression felt like until I went through it. Would I go back and change anything? No, I wouldn't. Because going through that has allowed me to be able to help others now. It's been allowed me to walk along someone else, not be in their exact shoes, but walk alongside them and know what they're feeling, because I've felt it in my own life and I've gotten through it. So I know that whatever I go through, whatever we all go through, we can always help someone else, and we can always walk alongside them. And not just say, oh, I hope you feel better, I hope things get better. But we can actually genuinely walk alongside them, because we felt that kind of hurt, we felt that kind of pain, we felt that kind of struggle. Our struggle is a strength. Because like I opened up with Helen Keller, alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. Helping one another, being alongside one another through the struggling times, that is where our strength is. We're going to be able to all come together and be able to unite. We're going to be able to use what we go through to use it as a platform and use it in ways where we can make the world a better place. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." No matter what you're going through, know that God's right there with you. Know that He's going to use that struggle of yours to better you, to guide you, to use you. Because He knows that you're strong enough to get through it. You're strong enough to get through it. He's going to allow that struggle to be conquered and to give Him the glory, because that's what we're on this earth to do. He doesn't want you to be buried. We're not on this earth to be buried down. But we are on this earth to be able to go through the struggles, be able to go through that adversity, to make us stronger people. Allow your vulnerability to be seen. If I was never open with my family, if I was never vulnerable with them, I don't know if I would be here today. Allow yourself to go through the hard times. Allow your emotions to come out. Allow yourself to really feel what it feels like to struggle. Embrace it. That's what I've learned to do. I've learned to embrace it now. Because the more we embrace it, the easier it becomes. I know you all have seen cope with mentals, right? Our feelings are the mentals. We drop one feeling in to the bottom: sadness, anger, bitterness, hate, greed. All of a sudden, if we keep on bottling those in, what happens? We put that cap on, boom, boom, you erupt. You erupt. And it's a mess. Don't allow that to happen. Make sure you feel that sadness, make sure you embrace it. Feel it. Don't just push it down. Feel it. You feel that happiness? Embrace it. Smile. Feel it. You feel that joy? Embrace it. Feel it. Let your feelings out. Nothing bottled happens. Nothing good happens when it's bottled up. I'm going to leave you with this today. We tend to acknowledge what's going on around us, yet we fail to acknowledge what's going on inside of us. Know yourself. Put words to your feelings. Embrace your feelings. Embrace being vulnerable. Embrace your struggle. I love you guys.